Good morning, everybody. We're about to get our dairy show started here. We are going to have our Cloverbuds head over to the staging area here. We have Catherine Berggraf, Haley Butterfast, Dawson Rourke, Mason Rourke, and Trevor Rourke. Cloverbuds, head to the staging area. On deck after our Cloverbuds will be our spring craft class, registered Holstein with Emma Butterfast, Kenzie Hapke, and Brianna Holtz.
Come on, we'll go to my dad. Is this your oh, it's here on Facebook. It's like I don't know if it's just a zone. What is in that cup?
Actually, that's a pretty good range.
All right, last call for our Clover Buds. We're gonna start our show off with the youngest 4-H members, our Clover Buds. So Clover Buds, you can enter the ring now. We should have Catherine Berggraf, Haley Butterfast, Dawson Rourke, Mason Rourke, and Trevor Rourke. All right, our Clover Bud class is complete. On deck, we have the registered Holstein Spring Calf class with Emma Butterfast, Kenzie Hafke, and Brianna Holtz. In the hole, we have the grade Holstein Spring Calf with Isaac Berggraf and Lydia Coquette.
Okay, good morning, everyone. We're starting off with our Clover Bud class today, and I'm going to do a small interview with them. Have them introduce their calf, their name, and what they've enjoyed the most so far in the early summer we're in right now.
My name is Catherine. My calf's name is Bessie.
What do you enjoy the most so far? What do you like the most about Bessie? Leading her around. Okay. Well, would you like to take her and lead her facing forward so your parents and the audience can get a picture of you and your calf? Who do we have here? Your calf's name Haley. That's Haley. And what do you enjoy most about summer or particularly today? Amazing that you can do anything with cows. All right, well, what do we have here today? And Mason, tell me what your calf's name is and what you enjoy the most about summer or your calf.
Scarlet.
What do you like about Scarlet?
Yeah, I can walk her.
Yes, you like to walk her. All right, two more. What do we have here?
Trevor.
Trevor, tell me your calf's name and what you enjoy most about your calf or being, on summer break from school.
My calf's name is Hermione. I like how she walks.
Likes how she walks. All right. Thank you, Trevor. And last but not least, Dawson. Dawson, tell me about your calf. And tell me what you enjoy the most about her.
Watching him.
Walking in. Well, thank you, Dawson. Well, thank you to the Clover Buds for coming out this morning. Wait maybe one more second. Has everyone got all the pictures they want? I know it's crucial. All right, awesome. Well, I love starting out the dairy show this morning with Clover Buds, as they are the future to Morrison County 4-H. As you know, they need the ambition, they need the fuel, they need the motivation, they need the mentors and supporters that are out here in the stands. So let's give them a huge round of applause, and let's start off with our spring calves today.
Congratulations to our Clover Buds, Catherine Burgraff, Haley Butterfast, Dawson Rourke, Mason Rourke, and Trevor Ward. Next in the arena will be the spring calf registered Holstein, Emma Butterfast, Kenzie Hemke, and Brianna Holmes. On deck is the Great Holstein Spring Calf class with Isaac Burgraff and Lydia Coquette.
Miles, you're famous.
In the whole, we'll move to our winter calf classes with registered Holstein with the Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Hayden Hapke, and Brooklyn Folks. Again, that's in the whole. On deck is the Great Holstein Free Cast with Isaac Bergraff and Lydia Coquette.
We're over here.
All right, let's get John. We're going to start with you. We're going to go with you. Good morning, everyone. We're going to start our placings here in the spring calf hosting class today. I'm going to start off with this big, extreme, powerful heifer, well grown for March 2nd baby here today. Like I told the young lady, she's got 60 days here before the big dance at Minnesota State Fair to get her a little more railed off, lose a little more weight. And then I'm gonna go with this second place red and white heifer. I like the red and white, the style, the longness from pole to pins to bring over our big style or our stylish heifer here in third that gives the balance throughout. Coming around and out and forth, I love this heifer here as she gives me that extreme length from pole to pins as well. But a few things I'd like to see her walk around and stand in line with her rear legs a little more squarely beneath her and a little more fuller in the props to get place over the top 3 today. Thank you.
Placing first in the registered Holstein Spring Calf class was Brianna Holtz. Second place was Kenzie Hapke. Third place was Emma Butterfast, and fourth place was the Hapke Farms. In the ring now is the Great Holstein Spring Calf with Isaac Berggraf and Lydia Coquette. On deck is the registered Winter Calf class Holstein. Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Hayden Hapke, and Brooklyn Holtz. In the hole then, we'll have the Great Holstein Winter Calf with Adeline Hebig, Henry Hebig, Brianna Holtz, Daniel Coquette, Lydia Coquette, Bryce Rorick, Isaac Rorick, and Josie Rorick.
Right there in your heifer. Two great spring calves here today, and you can flip flop them either way. But today I'm gonna go with this little red heifer here. I just love the way she leads. She leads for this young man on those rear legs and keeps her tail a little tucker in between the her pin bones. Nothing to take away from this black silky hided spring calf here coming out in second. Just like I love the depth of rib and the openness of rib this heifer has, but to get over to the first place today, I'd like to see the tail tucked a little bit more neatly between the pin bones and parade around the ring on a more rear feet and legs today. Thank you.
Placing first in the Great Holstein class was Isaac Bergrath. Placing second was Lydia Coquette. Now in the ring, we have our registered Holstein winter calf class, Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Hayden Hapke, and Brooklyn Holt. Does Hayden Hapke have a registered Holstein winter calf? Okay, class is complete. On deck, we have our Great Holstein winter calf class with Adeline Hebig, Henry Hebig, Brianna Holt, Daniel Coquette, Lydia Coquette, Bryce Rourke, Isaac Rourke, and Josie Rourke. In the hole will be our crossbred winter calf class with Adeline Hebig and Henry Hebig. We want to thank some of our sponsors here for our dairy show today. We have Aquin Garage, Allison White Insurance, All Tractor Sand and Gravel, American Foods Group, Automax Sales and Services, Bayer Interior Woods, BH Cattle, Blue Line Moving, BMP, Breezy Pastures, Carry Cans, Celebrations Bridal, and Centra Soda.
Three entries in our registered winter calf class, and I'm gonna stick with the two reds up top. Both very similar made heifers. I love the extreme. I love the openness and depth of both fore and rear rib on both of these heifers, but I'm gonna give the nod to this first place heifer today. She has a little more drop to that rear rib. I told the two young leadsmen up front, I said, when you get in the ring, these heifers, they demand your attention. They want you, and they did their homework last night, but let's keep those rear legs and let's keep them moving nice and slow. This third place heifer here, another blue ribbon heifer. I told the young lady, I said, I really love this heifer. She just gets really stretched out for me today. She needs a little more pop to both fore and rear rib to get over these top two winner calves that I placed first and second. Thank you. Congratulations. A round of applause.
Receiving first place with our registered hosting winter calf was Emma Butterfast. Second place is Anthony Butterfast, and third place was Brooklyn Holmes. In the ring now, we have our great Holstein winter calf class with Adeline Hebig, Henry Hebig, Brianna Holtz, Danielle Coquette, Lydia Coquette, Bryce Rourke, Isaac Rourke, and Josie Rourke. On deck, we should have our crossbred winter calves with Adeline Hebig and Henry Hebig. In the hole, we're going to move into our fall calf registered Holstein with Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Carter Hapke, Hayden Hapke, Kenzie Hapke, and Brooklyn Holmes. We want to thank some of our sponsors of our dairy show today. We have Central Marble Products, Central McGowan, Compeer Financial, Custom Printing, DMS Machine, Eagle Construction, Elmdale Creamery Association, Falls Fort Dentist, Farmers and Merchants State Bank, Flowers from the Heart, Freeport Veterinarian Services, Froggy's Sign, Hartman's, He Milling Co., and Hoffman Farms.
Birthday? What's your birthday?
We want to thank a few more of our sponsors of our dairy show this morning. Home Farm Egg Sales, Jordan Hansel State Farm Insurance, Campa Gerby and Associates, the Coquette Family Farm, Hula's Feed Store, Lake Country Vet, Leaf River Egg, Leading Tea Horse and Cattle, Laval Limousines, Litke's Veterinarian Service, Little Falls Granite Works, LJ Comfort Health Care, Long Prairie Livestock, M&M Ranch, Maddie's Show Pigs, Magnify Financial, Marshak Insurance, Mickelson Farms and Cattle, and Midwest Machinery.
the winter calf class in the grade division today. So I took a little extra time, and I think I deserved it because we have really all different names, shapes, and sizes of heifers out here. I'm gonna start with these two heifers. They're maybe not the tallest heifers in the class today, but they're the most complete. They got style, and they're burning their style today as they got they got that depth of rib, that openness as well. And I really like the way they hold their tail head or their tail between wide set of pin bones today. And it is that first place heifer's rear feet and legs and how she handled herself in line that places over the second place one. And the second place over third, the second place heifer, she just handled herself around the ring a little bit more. I really like the depth and openness of both forward and rear rib over this third place heifer. This third place heifer just gives me more angularity, more style and balance throughout than the second, or this red heifer coming out in fourth. This red heifer, I told the young lady I'd like to see a little more weight peeled off her coming in and maybe a hoof trim to shorten up those toes so she steps down a little bit stronger on the rear legs. And our fifth place heifer, just saying, the really well-made heifer, I'd like to see a little more openness or a little more spring of ribs to go to higher in the class today. Congratulations to all exhibitors. Thank you.
Placing first in the grade Holstein winter calf class went to Lydia Coquette. Second place was Daniel Coquette. Third place was Josie Rohr. Fourth was Brianna Holt. Fifth was Bryce Rohr. Sixth was Adeline Hebig. Seventh was Henry Hebig. And eighth was Isaac Rohr. Next in the arena, we have our crossbred winter calves with Adeline Hebig and Henry Hebig. On deck, we need the registered Holstein fall calf with Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Carter Hapke, Hayden Hapke, Kenzie Hapke, and Brooklyn Holtz. In the hold will be the grade Holstein fall calf class. A thank you to our sponsors of the show today for Morrison Crow County Corn Growers Association, Natco Marble, Nelson Insurance Agency, Northrop King, Pigs Moving, Pierce Co-op, Pine Country Bank, Ponsview Farm, R.L. Larson Excavating Inc., Rainbow Acres Dairy LLC, Recca Insurance Center, Rice Creek Acres, Rice Creek Hunting and Recreation, Rich Prairie Livestock, R.J. Meats, R.P. and Associates, R.W. Exteriors. We will need the first and second place from rookie classes to come back for state fair lineup when it's time for that. So just keep that in mind. If you place first or second with the blue ribbon in the classes, we'll bring you back for state fair lineup when it's time.
Two crossbred winter calves. They're Montpelier Holstein crosses, a January 4th and a January 3rd. And I'm going to start off with a more angular one here today. She's taller at the point of withers. She's more level from hips to pins and has more curving than the thigh, and steps down and walks more comfortably on her rear feet and legs. Nothing to take away from the second place heifer. I told the young lady, I said, don't give up. This heifer, she just needs a little more time to lose a little more weight, get her trained in a little bit more to work on those rear feet and legs, walking around the ring to get over the first place heifer today. Congratulations to the exhibitors. Round of applause.
Congratulations, Henry Hebig with your first place crossbred and Adeline Hebig with your second place crossbred winter calf. In the arena now, we have our fall calf registered Holstein, Anthony Butterfast, Emma Butterfast, Carter Hapke, Hayden Hapke, Kenzie Hapke, and Brooklyn Holtz. On deck, we should have our grade Holstein fall calf with Bridget Bergraff, Isaac Bergraff, Vanessa Bergraff, Daniel Coquette, Bryce Rorick, Isaac Rorick, and Josie Rorick. And in the hole, we'll move into the summer yearling, starting with the registered Holstein. We'd like to thank some of our show sponsors today. We have Schubert Auction, Cemex, Sparkling M's, St. Rosa Lumber Inc., Sunrise Egg, Swanville Produce, Swine Services Unlimited, Tri-County Stockyards, and Upper Midwest Pumping.
In our registered Holstein ball cap class, I'm starting off with this red heifer. It is early in the show season, so I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt for carrying a little more weight than her second place. But this heifer, this side profile she gives me today, she doesn't give me a bad look on those rear wheels. She likes to handle her tail a little bit more meter between the pin bones than our second place heifer. Nothing to take away from this, or moreover, the first place heifer today. I just like the length of neck she has over our second place. Nothing to take away from our October born fall cap. I really admire her angularity, her sharpness at the point of withers over our third place. Our third over fourth today, I told the young lady, I just like the overall more spring of rib, but when you get behind her, and the way she holds her top line a little stronger, particularly in the loin, than our fourth place. Our fourth going over our fifth and sixth today. Fourth, she's just more heifer. She's taller at the point of withers. She's longer. And she's more width between the hocks than our two red heifers rounding out the class. Our two red heifers rounding out the class, they give up a little bit of size than our other individuals at the top of them today. But congratulations, all exhibitors. Thank you.
Receiving first place in the registered Holstein fall calf class was Carter Hapke. Second place is Brooklyn Holtz. Third place, Hayden Hapke. Fourth place, Kenzie Hapke. Fifth place, Anthony Butterfast. And sixth place, Emma Butterfast. Reminder, we will take the first and second place out of each class when it's time for state fair lineup. In the arena now, we have our Great Holstein Fall Calf class with Bridget Berggraf, Isaac Berggraf, Vanessa Berggraf, Daniel Coquette, Bryce Rourke, Isaac Rourke, and Josie Rourke. On deck, we have the summer yearling registered Holstein with the Hapke Holstein Farm and Brianna Holtz. In the whole, then we'll move to the summer yearling Great Holstein with Daniel Coquette and Bryce Rourke.
Birthday? You want to make November?
We'd like to thank some of our show sponsors today. We have the Auckland Garage, Allison White Insurance, All Tractor Sand and Gravel, American Foods Group, Automax Sales and Service, Bayer Interior Woods, BH Cattle, Blue Line Moving, BMP, Crazy Pastures, Carrie's Cans, Celebrations Bridal, Central Soda, Central Marble Products, Central McGowan, Computer Financial, and Custom Printing.
Our grade fall cap class today, we're going to start off with the November and October born heifers. This November born heifer, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt today, as she's longer in the neck, more leaner in the neck as well than our October born. I also do admire the way this heifer handles herself, a little bit nicer in line than this white heifer coming out in second. And it's that rump structure, the way this heifer, the second place heifer handles her hips to pins, that places her over our third place. Our third place heifer. She's a little bit of a problem heifer for me today, as I like that massive body. I like that overall depth and spring of both fore and rear rib. But it is that slowness to the rump that gets her up in the third place today. Coming out in fourth, this fourth place heifer, I admire her angularity throughout. I'd like to see her handle herself a little bit better than our other November and September heifer coming out in fifth and sixth. Congratulations, all exhibitors.
Receiving first place in the grade Holstein fall cap class went to Bryce Rohr. Second place was Isaac Rohr. Third place went to Danielle Coquette. Fourth was Josie Rohr. Fifth was Vanessa Berggraf. And sixth was Bridget Berggraf. In the ring now, we should have our registered summer yearling class with the Happy Holstein Farm and Brianna Holtz. On deck is our grade Holstein summer yearling with Danielle Coquette and Bryce Rohr. Thank you to our sponsors of our show today. We have Eagle Construction, Elmdale Creamery Association, Falls Court Dentist, Farmers and Merchants State Bake, Flowers from the Heart, Freeport Veterinarian Service, Froggy's Sign, Hartman's, Keene Milling Co., Hoffman Farms, Home Farm Egg Sales, Jordan's Estate Farm, and Tampa Derby and Associates.
Two June summer yearlings, registered Holsteins exam. Starting with the red heifers, just giving more angularity, more cleanliness and trimness through the neck. Sharper at the point of withers, hardness down the top line, and a little more less patchy from hips to pin, or a little less patchy in the pins than our Holstein, black and white Holstein coming out in second. The second place, just one thing about her, I'd like to see a little more springer rib and a little more hardness over the top line to get over our first place red and white heifer. The two deserving blue ribbon individuals, and I'm looking forward to seeing them back for state fair lineup. Congratulations, exhibitors.
Receiving first place with her summer yearling register goes to Brooklyn Holt. Second place is the Half-Peak Holstein Farm. In the ring now, we should have our summer yearling Great Holstein, Lydia Coquette and Bryce Rorick. On deck, we have our spring junior yearling Great Holstein with Bridget Bergrath, Daniel Coquette, and Lydia Coquette. In the hole, we'll move into our winter yearling with our registered Holstein class first.
Two summer grade Holsteins here today. I'm going to start off with a July born heifer. She's giving me more clearness through the neck, sharper at the point of withers, and less passing from hips to pins. And it's a tail that sits between the widest set of pins than our white heifer coming out in second. Our August heifer, nothing to take away from her today. I'd like to see a little more openness to the rib and I'm hearing a little less condition going into the next show. Congratulations, two blue deserving ribbons.
Congratulations to Lydia Coquette on her summer yearling Great Holstein first place and Bryce Rorick was second place. In the ring now, we should have the spring junior yearling Great Holstein with Daniel Coquette and Lydia Coquette. On deck is our winter yearling registered Holstein with Carter Halfkey and Brooklyn Holt. Give you a couple of our show sponsors here. We have the Coquette Family Farm, Coolest Feed Store, Lake Country Vet, Leaf River Egg, Leaning Tea Horse and Cattle, LeBlanc Limousines, Lick Keys Veterinarian Service, Little Falls Granite Works, LJ Comfort Healthcare LLC, Long Prairie Livestock, M&M Ranch, Maddie's Show Pigs, Magnify Financial, Marshak Insurance, Mickelson Farms and Cattle, Midwest Machinery, and the Morrison Crow Wing County Corn Growers Association. Join us in the arena later today at 4 o'clock. We'll start our Blue Ribbon 4-H auction. It's a fun event for our youth that exhibited a market animal and earned a blue ribbon to auction off their blue ribbon. And I thank you again to our show sponsors and those auction sponsors that we're reading through during our show today.
In the grade spring yearling class today, I'm going to start off with the May 22nd heifer. This heifer's grown exceptionally well for her age, for her birthday. And she has that overall, that style, that the blendiness, the harmonious blending from parts to parts. This heifer, she's tight, or tall at the point of withers. She's full in the crop. She's got that stretch from both pins and even excels in that depth both forward and rear rib, and exceptional openness rib cage too today. And I do admire the way her tail's less knobby is sitting beyond in the second place heifer. The second place heifer, nothing to take away from her today. I just like to see her blend a little more smoother out of that shoulder. a little more depth to both fore and rear rib and openness, and a little less capacity in the thigh to place any higher over or place over the first place effort today. Congratulations to Blue Ribbon.
Receiving first place with this spring junior yearling grade Holstein went to Danielle Coquette. Second place was Lydia Coquette. In the ring now, we have a registered Holstein winter yearling, Carter Hapke. On deck, we'll have our great Holstein winter yearling, Brooklyn Holtz, and then colored breeds registered and open, registered and grade winter yearling Lucas and Paige Garrett, and that they are in the hole.
One entry in our registered winter yearling class today and a well-deserving blue ribbon. This heifer is high chine. She's well grown for her age for being mid-December. If I'm gonna change one thing, I'd like to make her a little sharper at the point of withers, but really exceptionally well winter yearling today. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Carter Hapke with this first place winter yearling registered Holstein. In the ring now, we should have Brooklyn Holtz with her great Holstein winter yearling. On deck is Lucas and Paige Garrett with their colored breeds registered and grade winter yearlings. In the hole then, we'll have our fall senior yearling registered Holstein class with Emma Butterfast, Peyton Hapke, and Brianna Holtz. A thank you to some of our sponsors of today's show, the NADCO Marble, Nelson Insurance Agency, Northrop King, Papes Moving, Pierce Co-op, Pine Country Bank, Pondsview Farm, R.L. Larson Excavating Inc., Rainbow Acres Dairy LLC, Retka Insurance Center, Rice Creek Acres, and Rice Creek Hunting and Recreation.
When was she born? one entry in our winter yearling grade ring and a blue ribbon, well-deserving one. I like this. I love the side profile of this winter yearling as she parades out, rusted. She's long from pole to pins. She's got an uphill run, and she's got depth and openness of both fore and rear rib. Being nitpicky with her today, though, I'd like to see that tail sit a little bit neater between her wide set of pinballs. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brooklyn Holtz, with your first place grade Holstein Winter Yearling. In the ring now, we should have Lucas Garrett and Paige Garrett with their Color Breeze registered in grade Winter Yearling. On deck is our fall senior yearling registered Holstein with Emma Butterfast, Hayden Apke, and Brianna Holtz. In the hole is Brooklyn Holtz with her fall senior yearling grade Holstein. Sponsors of today's show, we have Rich Prairie Livestock, RJ Meats, RP and Associates, RW Exteriors, Schubert Auction, Cemex, Sparkling M, St. Rosa Lumber Inc., Sunrise Egg, Swanville Produce, Line Services Unlimited, Tri-County Stockyards, and Upper Midwest Company. Becky Moe, when you have a moment, will you come to the announcer's stand? Thanks.
Really tough class here of Jersey winter yearlings, as we have a winter yearling AC here. I put in first today that is due here in a month. So I'll give her the nod today as she just gives me a little more hardness down the top line, a little more on the level that kept me from hips to pins. And when I get her pulled into line, she likes to hold her legs a little bit more squarely beneath the rump structure. Yeah, nothing not taken away from the second place heifer here today. I told the young man I really enjoy the length of body on this heifer. I really admire a lot of aspects about her, but I'd like to see a little more spring and low score in her rib to place over this first place Jersey winner yearling. Congratulations to Blue Ribbons.
Receiving first place blue ribbon there went to Paige Garrett. Second place was Lucas Garrett. In the arena now, we have our fall senior yearling registered hosting, Emma Butterfast, Hayden Hapke, and Brianna Holtz. On deck is Brooklyn Holtz with her fall senior yearling grade hosting. Following that class, we'll move into our champion classes, starting with the registered Holstein, grade Holstein, and then other breeds. We need all of the registered Holstein for junior champion to the staging area. So first and second out of the registered Holstein classes for the junior champion, please head to staging area.
In our fall yearly registered class, I found two that scored themselves at the top of the class today. Two heifers that I told the young ladies, I said, tomorrow if there's an open show, they can be switched either way. It's judge preference, and I'm gonna go with the heifer. They're both due here later this summer into the fall. And this heifer here first, she says less flesh about the neck, and more definition down her top line, and a little more curvature in the thigh than her second place heifer coming out. But granted, the second place heifer, I told the young lady she is extremely nice and growthy for her age. I really admire just getting a little more flesh through the midsection of the body and in the neck to get it higher over the first place. Second over third, it is that overall style, that strength, that high chime to get over the red heifer coming out in third. Nothing taken away from this red heifer in third. I just like to see her a little more show condition down the road, getting a little more thinner about the neck to get over their top two heifers today. Congratulations, blue ribbons for the liquid winners.
Congratulations to Brianna Holtz on her first place registered Holstein Fall Senior Yearling. Second place went to Hayden Hapke, and third place went to Emma Butterpath. In the ring now, we have a single entry, Brooklyn Holtz, with her great Holstein Fall Senior Yearling. On deck, we need all first and second place registered Holsteins for our junior champion. And in the hole, we'll have the grade Holsteins for first and second place for our junior champion grade Holstein. A special thank you to our judge today. We have Nick Ogden. Thank you for taking the time to sort through these dairy cattle with us today.
Single entry in our fall grade hosting ring today, but well-deserving blue ribbon as well. This heifer, she's tall, she's growthy for her age, she's got that depth of body, she's got that nice length from hips to pins, she's got a tail that's 6 inches and a wide set of pin bones. A little bit I'd like to change about her today is maybe the throw placement, the way she gets walking on those rear legs. Sometimes I'd like to see a little more width between the hocks, but a well-deserving blue ribbon, a round of applause.
Congratulations, Brooklyn Colts, on your first place fall senior yearling grade hosting. In the ring now, we should have our registered hosting first and second place class winners to determine our junior champion. On deck will be our grade hosting first and second place class winners to determine our junior champion grade hosting. In the arena for the registered hosting junior champion, we should have our spring calf, Brianna Holtz and Kenzie Hapke. Our winter calf, Emma Butterfass and Anthony Butterfass. Our fall calf, Cutter Hapke and Brooklyn Holtz. Our summer yearling, Brianna Holtz. Our our winter yearling, Carter Hapke. And our fall senior yearling, Brianna Holtz and Hayden Hapke.
Oh, that's a pretty one. I think these are the young ones, huh?
Right now, we have our 4-H and open class junior champion registered Holstein drive going on. On deck is going to be our 4-H and open junior champion grade Holstein. Once we complete the junior champion classes, we'll move into our 5 years old and older cow class with Brooklyn Holtz having a registered Holstein.
As I make my selection, the registered junior champion drive here today, I pulled out our first place winner calf, exceptionally nice, well-grown winner calf. I really like the angularity, I really like the strength, or the stretch of both the pins, and the overall openness and levelness, or openness to both corner rim and levelness from hips to pins. Our first place winner yearling as well. Winner yearling that I think should have used a little more competition today. This is a well-grown winner yearling. She's bred, she's pregnant. And our pair of fall yearlings, I pulled them out as well. Two heifers, like I told on the mic that they are, so I took a pair today, tomorrow, a week, 60 days, who knows. And I'm gonna go out and take one more pick and make the select of my junior champ.
Congratulations, Brianna Holtz, on your champion junior registered Holstein. And reserve champion goes to.
I'm gonna stick with these.
Go ahead. No,
I'm gonna stick with the ball again for my junior champion and reserve. Two efforts, like I said, over and over. They're very similar, or they're very reversible when it comes to placing them in class. But this style, the angularity, this effort coming out for junior champ, I just admire that cleanliness that she exhibits today over our reserve. Nothing wrong with our honorable mention in our reserve honorable mention. Two efforts that will stand competition down the road. I love the way they're made, and I love the way their run structure is. They're long in the run, and they give great parade around the ring on great feet and legs. Congratulations.
Receiving champion registered Holstein, junior champion registered Holstein went to Brianna Holt. Reserve champion went to Hayden Hapke. Next in the ring, we will have our first and second place class winners for junior champion grade Holstein. In the ring for the junior champion grade Holstein, we should have Isaac Berggraf and Lydia Coquette with their spring calves. Lydia Coquette and Danielle Coquette with their winter calves. Bryce Rourke and Isaac Rourke with their fall calves. Lydia Coquette and Bryce Rourke with the summer yearling. Danielle Coquette and Lydia Coquette with their spring junior yearling. Brooklyn Holtz with her winter yearling. And Brooklyn Holtz with her fall senior yearling. Following this class, we'll do our junior champion all other breeds. Which will be Lucas and Paige Garrett. Following the champion classes, we're going to take a short 5-minute break, and then we'll proceed with our 5-year-old and older cows with Brooklyn Holtz.
Great quality in our grade ring this morning. I'm exceptionally impressed. And I told a lot of these youth, I can't pull out a fourth one because there's a lot in contention for fourth place in the grade ring today. So what I did pull out is I pulled out my pair of winter calves. They might not be the biggest winter calves, but I don't need the biggest winter calves this early in the show season. I need them to be made right, to walk right, and to have that wow factor. And these two have that wow factor for me today. And I pulled out our May 22nd junior yearling. This heifer, I just really admire her side profile. When the young man gets those rear legs underneath her, she gives a great length of rump, gives that good openness to both fore and rear rib, and that depth of body that I really admire for a yearling. So I'm going to drop the mic. I'm going to go slap some hands. We're going to congratulate him with a big round of applause. I'm going to go with our spring yearling here for junior champ. It's a heifer that I really admire. I really admire that length of body that heifer has. I told the young man, keep the rear legs underneath her. Because she looks a lot better with those rear legs underneath her. And when she does, she's just a slam dunk for junior champ today. Nothing in the way with our second place and first place winter calves, but they follow that pattern, that angularity, that cut, that harmonious blending of parts to be reserved and honorable mention. So congratulations to all exhibitors.
Congratulations to Daniel Coquette with his junior champion grade Holstein, and reserve champion went to Lydia Coquette. In the ring now, we should be bringing our junior champion all other breeds first in place class winners to determine our champion. Then we're going to take a quick 5-minute break and move into our 5-year-old and older cows. We should have Lucas Garrett, Paige Garrett, Adeline Hebig, and Henry Hebig in this class.
In selection of our junior champion of all other breeds, we got our 2 registered Jersey winter yearlings. The winter yearling that's due here in a month, and the second place winter yearling in class that is due in January. And then I pulled out our 2 Mount Billier Holstein crossbreds that are January born. One's the 3rd and one's the 4th. And for junior champ today, I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with the Mount Billier's January born calf. Just the structure of this heifer today. She gives me more levelness down the top line, harder in the loin, and she gives me that nice angularity and less patching the pins among her and the thigh than our Jersey winter year that's due here in a month. for reserve. Nothing to take away from her. I love this heifer. I love the length, the stretchiness of body she has. And for honorable mention will be the second place winner yearly jersey. I really admire this jersey as well. I like the strength, or I like the stretch of body she has. And one thing I'd change about her is give her a little more depth of body to get over our junior champ and reserve junior champ of the crossbred show today and other breeds. Congratulations.
Champion went to Henry Hebig, and reserve champion was Adeline Hebig. Congratulations on our junior all other breeds champions. We're going to take a short 5-minute break, and then we're going to resume with our 5-year-old and older cow registered hostling, Brooklyn Holtz. We want to thank our Morrison County Dairy Princesses for attending our show today and handing out ribbons. Would you fine gals like to introduce yourselves at all while we take our intermission?
Hi everybody, I'm Paige Spellbaum. I'm a 2024 Morrison County Dairy Princess, and this is my second year in the Princess program. My parents are Kennard and Laura Spellbaum. I grew up on a dairy farm just outside of Swanville, Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Brooke Dora. This is my first year being a dairy princess. My parents are Brian and Joanne Dora, and I grew up on a dairy farm just outside of Little Falls.
All right, we're ready to resume our show here. We're gonna have first in the ring the 5-year and older cows registered Holstein, one entry with Brooklyn Holt. So this will also be our 4-H champion senior Holstein registered as well. On deck will be our group classes, so we will need Brooklyn Holt with her 4-H herd. With the next two classes being single entry, we're gonna have our state fair lineup start staging. First and second place in all classes can come to staging for state fair lineup. Our judge will walk us through and ask for additional ones to come into the arena, so please be ready with your state fair lineup animals.
Six. How many calves? Four. When did you calve?
January 22nd.
Is she bred back now?
find your sister and your cousin? Okay, thank you. Find your sisters and your cousins? Oh, you want to go in that building? Let's go around.
Single entry in our cow show, and a single entry and a blue ribbon here in our Holstein 5 and older cow class. This cow, she's extremely nice in her lines. She's made right. She's got that openness of ribs. She's hard down her top line. Walks still on a great set of feet and legs for 4 calves. One thing I'd like to change about her today is I'd like to maybe make her a little more level than udder floor, a little more uniform in both front or in the front right quarter while viewing her from the rear. A well-deserving blue ribbon today. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brooklyn Holtz, with your blue ribbon first place 5-year-old and older cow. Arena now is our 4-H herd, 1 entry with Brooklyn Holtz.
First place county herd here. I admire all of those individuals as they were first in their class. They're really nice made heifers and cows here today. Yeah, I really admire them. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, Brooklyn Holtz, with your first place 4-H herd. State Fair lineup will be in just a moment, folks. We're going to sort out the rest of these group classes, and then we will proceed to our State Fair lineup, followed by showmanship to complete our show. Next in the arena should be our daughter and dam with Brooklyn and Brianna Holt. On deck will be produce of dam with Brooklyn and Brianna Holt and the Butterfast family. So we're jumping down past showmanship, and then we'll do staker lineup and showmanship if you're following along in the program. In the arena now, again, we'll have the daughter and dam with Brooklyn and Brianna Holt, followed by produce of dam, Brooklyn and Brianna Holt, and the Butterfast family. Then on deck will be our state fair lineup.
You can come through here. The gate opens. You say you want to go this way or that way. You get up there then. Yep.
You're not gonna judge me. I don't have to do
Hey, if you go in the rain, we'll judge you. Well, it hasn't been hot any of the days up there. Rain's holding on. Yeah.
Just a single entry in our daughter dam class, and looks like Mama is the spit image, or the fall yearling's the spit image of Mama. Not the tallest in stature, but straight in lines, hard down the top line, and exceptionally nice when you're stepping on those rear feet and legs. And has that openness and spring in both floor and rear rib. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Brooklyn and Brianna Holt on their first place daughter and dam class. In the ring now, we should have our produce of dam, Brooklyn and Brianna Holt, and the Butterfast family. Following that class, we will do our state fair lineup. So again, first and second place in all of the classes can come to the staging area for state fair lineup. We want to extend a congratulations out to Brooklyn Holtz with her champion senior Holstein registered cow, as well as the champion open herd as well. Single entries in those classes, but very deserving, and wanted to call out that announcement for Brooklyn Holtz.
Entries in our produce and dam class, and I'm going to start off with the Holstein that has our junior champ of the registered ring today. I really admire the angularity these two Holsteins have and they possess as they walk, and along with those ripping legs as they stand in line together today. They stand with their rear legs more squarely beneath their rump structure. Congratulations to both exhibitors. Blue ribbons across the board.
Congratulations to Brooklyn and Brianna Holtz on their first place produce of dam, and second place goes to the Butterpass family, Emma Butterpass and Anthony Butterpass. All right, in the arena now, and you're gonna have to bear with us as we get all the information when we sort through these, is our state fair lineup. So we're gonna start with first and second place from each class, and then Nick, our judge, will call back additional as he sees fit. So we'll sort through the state fair lineup, and then on deck will be our senior showman for our showmanship class. So on deck after state fair lineup is Lucas Garrett's, Paige Garrett's, Daniel Coquette, and Lydia Coquette in our senior showmanship class. First and second place class winners, you can start entering the arena now.
More sanitary. And he had a word. Good for one thing a year. They all grow. But I agree. say, where? You're right. I mean, you see kids in school.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Because what we're gonna do is that first place coming around and go here again. You know? Come on, everyone do that one time. So I can go through walking and then I'll be able to do it again. What? Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Once you get in the line, I'm gonna place you first to last. What you're gonna do is go two, and then go up here. You're gonna have a pull straight up to the railing. All right, and then yep, and then I'm gonna do five. And then we're looking at five again. And here. First five, right up. We're here right on my right. Wait. Yep, come forward. Like that, are we doing? Sorry. Pretty fun, yeah. Somebody has to go around, yeah.
And down my driveway, it's like, I don't know, every day. My arm's like, what do you have to here? Whenever I'm walking, she's like shaking her head on my arm.
If you're just joining us in the arena, we are in the process of our state fair lineup. Following the state fair lineup class, we'll move into our showmanship, our dairy show today. The first class of showmanship will be our seniors with Lucas Garrett, Paige Garrett, Daniel Coquette, and Lydia Coquette. Special thank you to our judge today, Nick Hawkins, for judging our 4-H, FFA, and open class dairy show this morning.
completed my state fair lineup, and I'm gonna go, there's a lot of great efforts I put up on top because the great show today was very deep, and there's a lot that can stand some more competition here in 6 days when we get to the Minnesota State Fair 40 show. So I'm gonna start off with our May 22nd heifer, and I'll keep emphasizing that because that's a well-grown, great, spring yearling for me today. I just love the stretch of body this heifer has, that black silky hide. She's hard over the top line. She's long from hips to pins, and when the young boy gets her legs underneath her, she's a nice heifer. And then we're gonna go with our junior champion fall yearling that's due here in September. Nice, well, up chine, high chine frame heifer year today. Openness of both fore and rear rib, and then our red and white winter calf. I love this red and white winter calf, and I'll say it again. Really good depth of body, openness of rib, and coming out here fourth and fifth is our pair of winter calf grade. These heifers, they're not the biggest heifers of the great show today, but they have that style, they have that strength, they have that hardness over the top line, and it is that the rear feet and legs and the way the tail sits in the first one that took her over the second. Our summer yearling coming out next. I really admire this summer yearling as well as she's got that long frame, that long midsection of the body, and she has that openness of both fore and rear ribs, long in the rump, and a tail that sits between her pins. And then on my fall calves in the grade ring, I told these young men, I told them exactly what they're going to fix, what they're going to do in 60 days to get on the top of that class down at State Fair, because those are short age fall calves, but they are well-grown fall calves for their age, November and October, late October, and they just need a little fine-tuning in these next 60 days. Rounding out here is our fall calf of the registered ring. I really like this fall calf. I loved her in class. She just couldn't get up any higher today because we would like to see a little more depth, or we'd like to see a little more cleanliness up in the neck, over the top line, and she knows what she's got to do for 60 more days. Congratulations, all exhibitors. Round of applause. Let's jump right into showmanship.
All right, we've completed our state fair lineup. Those of you unaware, a state fair lineup is an opportunity for our judge to review the animals that he judged throughout the show and place them in an order to, based on how they would compete down at the Minnesota State Fair. We are going to move into showmanship, like he said, starting with our senior class, Lucas Garretts, Paige Garretts, Daniel Coquette, and Lydia Coquette. On deck will be our intermediates, Bridget Burgraff, Vanessa Burgraff, Emma Butterfast, Carter Hapke, Hayden Hapke, Brooklyn Holtz, Bryce Rohr, and Isaac Rohr.
And I'm just right here.
The senior showmanship class is complete. Again, on deck is our intermediate showmanship, followed by junior to complete our dairy show today.
this. You guys don't remember sitting on a church yet?
Yeah, that way.
Come on, let's make some first and second.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go see the other animals now. We just gotta go see the beach.
Champion Senior Showman today, I'm going to give it to this young lady here with this white winter cap. She brought out plenty of great exhibits today for me today, and she was eyes on me at all times. She knew, I asked them all the same question in terms of, are you having fun out here? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, is it fun to be out here? Or what did you learn in 4-H? But this young lady, she kept her eye on me. She had that nice straight back when she was leading, and it is that posture back of herself and her showmanship skills that got us over our reserve here, this young man with this black heifer. I told him, you know, we want to work on getting those rear legs placed underneath there. And it is harder when you have an older heifer, but it's just getting those legs just a little bit closer and placed underneath them today. And then our two Jersey showmen out here, we did a switcheroo in the beginning, and even our two couldn't get the two jerseys to lead, but it comes with practice. So a little more practice. I'm not going to pick one or the other over today, but you guys did an exceptional job on showcasing your jersey projects today. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our champion senior showman, Lydia Coquette. Reserve champion senior showman goes to Daniel Coquette. In the ring now, we should have our intermediate class, Bridget Burgraff, Vanessa Burgraff, Emma Butterfast, Carter Hapke, Hayden Hapke, Brooklyn Holtz, Bryce Rohr, and Isaac Rohr. On deck in our final class of our dairy show today will be the junior showmanship class, Isaac Burgraff, Anthony Butterfast, Kenzie Hapke, Brianna Holtz, and Josie Rohr.
I don't think I like walk up. Like when I do
Well, one of them goes on the other side. Oh, those two look at it. Actually, the one is like, they're kind of young.
oh, Ellie.
Oh, Ellie.
In our junior showmanship, none of these guys are placed in any particular order, but I'm gonna pick two that are gonna be the champion junior showman and reserve champion junior showman. And then I gave them all pointers going down through, and it does come down to these first three. I'm gonna just keep them the way they are. I'm gonna go first, second, third. It is really nitpicky with these two here today. I'm gonna go with this young lady. I did tell her she brought in other animals that were a little bit more her size appropriate, but I'm not gonna hold that against her. But I'd like to see a little more enthusiastic to it also through, but she knew her stuff. She knew everywhere where the withers was on her animal. And I'm not picking on this young man, but I asked some pointers or some parts of the animal, and she just knew those questions a little bit better than this young man coming out in second. Coming out in second over third, these three, again, they were fast on their feet and legs, but the third place one, I am really particular on how that chain is hooked up to the hoop. That hoop needs to be, the chain needs to be pointing outward, or the hook needs to be pointing outwards for a more control in case of chew and cut, it will open up. And her heifer is a little dirty. And I know how it gets as we get out here. So congratulations all exhibitors, and thank you.
Congratulations to intermediate showmanship champion Brooklyn Holtz and reserve champion Carter Hapke. In the arena now, we'll have our final class of our dairy show, which is our junior showmanship class. We need Isaac Burgraff, Anthony Butterfast, Kenzie Hapke, Brianna Holtz, and Josie Rorick.
Stop and set up. Would you like to pull in?
Before our final class of the Dairy Show completes, just a couple of thank yous we wanted to extend again to our judge, Nick Hawken, for judging, to our fair board for organizing the open class show and the facilities here, and our extension staff for the 4-H show organization, and then our dairy princesses over there who introduced themselves earlier for handing out awards. Thanks, everybody.
we conclude, I'd like to thank my family, the friends and neighbors. I don't thank my family. They came, they saw me place a few classes, judged a few classes here. I'd like to thank them, and I'd like to thank Morrison County Fair. I'd like to thank everyone under the moon here, under the sun. It's a great opportunity to give back to the youth. I really enjoy being a dairy judging and dairy knowledgeable coach for Benton County, but also just working with the youth. And I did tell the youth I try and make it where it's fun and enjoyable out here for them, but most of all, I really like to make sure they understand my terminology, my knowledge. I try to take a little more time talking to each individually of them in their respective classes, and I'll be walking through the barns at the end, but if they have any questions, and keeping it short on the mic. But with that said, round of applause for our junior, because this is one of the best showmanship classes I've seen. Little things they had to pick up on to get over each other here today. But I'm gonna go with this young lady who has this big, extreme, tall fall yearling. And I asked her why she brought it out in the class, and she said, oh, because she was junior champ, I like her, because she brought other animals. And one thing I gave to her is, I'd like to see a heifer that reflects her size. And I'd like to see her heifers that she brings out in the ring be consistent with their showmanship, because she is a really good showman for this heifer. With that said, my reserve is going to be the young man with that spring cap. I said, let's not hold both hands on both sides for the head control. It's one thing to hold the left hand in the halter like you're supposed to, you can lead her out. But he does an exceptionally well job. I said, the sad thing about it is this heifer is going to get bigger, and you're not going to get as big as her next year. But I said, get on it earlier next year, and you can do exceptionally well in showmanship and be a champion and be champion next year. With these last two, it was just nitpicky things, being more aware where I am, setting up faster, setting up those legs a little bit more underneath the heifers, and overall the carriage of the head and the terminology of what I was pointing to. So a round of applause, congratulations, and thank you so much for having me out today.
Congratulations to Brianna Holtz on grand champion junior showman, and reserve champion junior showman goes to Isaac Bergrath. That will complete our dairy show today. Thank you.